English speaking involves the use of collocations. So these are words that naturally go together. People call them chunks as well in English. So it's a grouping of words that just commonly go together. By combining these words, this is how you naturally sound fluent. Like native speakers, we don't think about the grammar, we're listening to the sounds. The collocations, those chunks, are giving us the sounds, so we know what goes together. We don't have to think about it, and you are going to be able to do that too. In the next couple of slides, I'm going to show you some very common collocations, and I'm going to show you how to just string them together naturally so that you can speak more fluently and be able to increase the speed of what you're saying because you know the sound that's coming next. You don't have to think about the word anymore. You want to focus on the sound that's coming next, and that is going to make you so much more fluent. Mastering collocations can greatly enhance your fluency and make your English sound more natural, as these word combinations often convey specific meanings as well, and nuances that a single word cannot. The first thing that I want you to notice, we have yellow and blue. The second thing I want you to notice, if we look at she is reading, so there's a movie and there's a section where the one character is struggling to speak and the other one says to him in frustration, subject, verb, then you go. So it's the exact same thing here. So if we have a look at this, first of all, if we say she is reading a book, as a native speaker, I wouldn't say she is reading a book. I'd say she's reading a book. We are cooking dinner. We're cooking dinner. You are studying for the exam. You're studying for the exam. So what we have in yellow here is the written word as it is, but how we would say it, we have an example in the blue. They're reading a book. She's cooking dinner. The cat's chasing the mouse. They're studying for the exam. So our collocation, our first chunk that is going together here, is just to say this part quicker. I know a lot of students do struggle with it, but learn to do this and you are 50% of the way towards speaking fluently. Subject and verb, and go. They're reading, she's cooking, the cat's chasing, they're studying. In collocations as well, we have a second part, a second chunk. So remember, you have reading, reading a book. Cooking, cooking dinner, cooking a meal. Studying, studying for an exam. So collocations, again, it can be your first part where you start. She's reading a book. She's reading a book. And once you get those sounds in your mind, your fluency is going to improve. Now there are many other collocations, obviously, that we need to master as well. So think about words like taking a break. You could have other examples like making a decision. We're going to look at make just now. We're also going to look at do the dishes, do the laundry. Catch a cold, when you get sick. So these are all collocations that we use when we're talking. These words just go together and the sound is right, and that's what makes it sound correct, and it makes it easier for you to speak. Step one in our collocations, you've got it now. Not she is reading, she's reading. Not we are cooking, we're cooking. Now let's take it one step further. We're going to look at make and do, and then we're going to combine collocations into one fluent sentence. So ironically, many people make a mistake when speaking because they don't know whether to use make or do. This is a common mistake, but also easily we can fix it. So let's look at some collocations with make. Make a decision, make a mistake, make progress, make a difference, make an effort, make a plan, make a suggestion, make a promise, make money, make friends. Here we have a list of collocations with do. Do homework, do the dishes, do business, do a favor, do your best, do exercise, do the laundry, do research, and do the shopping. I know I have gone through these quite quickly, but the meanings are there next to make a decision to choose between options. So you can take your time, pause here, and make a note of the ones that are new for you. Again, just to review, these are the collocations with do. So you can take your time and make notes of the ones that are new to you. Fluent English speaking is a skill that many learners aspire to achieve, and the effective way to enhance fluency is by mastering collocations. So using these can make your speech sound much more natural and more fluent. Now let's combine them. So we've looked at the first part with the he is making, he's making, and we've got also our make and do collocations. Let's read through them. He's making a decision. You're making a mistake. They're making progress. She's making a difference. He's making an effort. I'm making a plan. He's making a suggestion. They're making money. We're making friends. I'm doing homework. She's doing the dishes. They're doing business. He's doing a favor. You're doing your best. He's doing exercise. I'm doing laundry. We're doing research. She's doing the shopping. Continue practicing on your own. Practicing on your own. So first of all, read. Reading is always the best way to learn any language. Read extensively. And while you're reading, make notes. Look for the collocations. Look for those words that go together. And when you're reading, then write them down and say them again to yourself. Secondly, listen. Listen to native English speakers. Again, pay attention and listen for those collocations. Pay attention is a collocation. Listen to is a collocation. So these are what you want to be looking out for, the collocation, always. When you are reading and when you are listening to a podcast, if you're watching a series or a movie, focus on those collocations and practice yourself. Thank you for your time. Please subscribe and let me know in the comments if there's anything that's helped you today.